Okay, well, welcome everybody to the Wake Up Call. My name is Juan Mercado, and one of five business leaders that get on these calls every morning, and my day is always Friday, so I'm super excited and hyped about today. You know that one of my biggest passion is personal development, is growth, because I live by the motto that for things in your life to get better, you have to get better. So the way I see it is, if I want things in my life to get better, then I have to get better. And it's my job, that's my birthright, is to continue to get better and better every single day. And does it always work? No, but every day, if it's one little quarter, third, whatever of an inch that I get better that day, then I've accomplished my task. So what I want to go ahead and dive right into the lesson today. A lot of what I teach, remember, it goes back, and you might say, hey, he talked about that last week or 2 weeks ago. Yes, it's all repetitive, because there's only so much that you really have to learn, and you've learned it all. It's just a matter now of just being refreshed. So you got to be refreshed every single day. Always go back to these calls. They're recorded. Go on the YouTube channel, listen to them, and make them a part of who you are, okay? What we're going to talk about today is, before I get off the call today, I'm going to go over some of my affirmations that I go through every single day, and during the day as well, depending on how my day's going. If I need a little bit of a boost in my day, I go ahead and grab one of my affirmations, and I repeat it. Now, affirmations. What are affirmations? Affirmations are positive statements that you say that about yourself, about something that you want to be a part of your life. So, for example, I want $1 million. You wouldn't say I want $1 million, and the reason you wouldn't say I want $1 million is because your mind knows, and it's called the great trickster. It's that little voice in your head that sounds sometimes like it's God, but it's not. It's just what it is. It's a sounding board. It's an echo of how you've been thinking most of your life. So if you're a positive person, that voice is great just to say, yes, you are. But most people, 98% of the world, has a negative echo. So when you say, I want $1 million, they can say, you're never going to have $1 million. Or I have $1 million, right? Positive affirmation that it's in the form of the present. I have $1 million. And that echo, which is the great trickster, John Kehoe, one of my mentors, says it's called the great trickster. That echo is going to say, no, you don't. You never will. I'm 100% healthy. No, you're not. You're always sick. You got this, you got that, you got this, and now they found this. Okay, so then it works against you. Those type of affirmations work against you. Only 2% of the population could make an affirmation like that work. So what you got to do is you got to hypnotize your mind so that it goes into your subconscious mind. And how do we do that? We use a why statement, like, why am I a multimillionaire? And that is going to bypass the great trickster, and it's just going to go right into your subconscious mind. But we also don't want to say an affirmation. We can say it any time of day, don't get me wrong, but if you want to be very effective, you want to say it when you're in the alpha state, which, remember, that's brain cycles. That's when we're in the brain cycles of 10 cycles per second. And what does that look like? Take all the science out. It's when you're drowsy, when you feel like you're going to fall asleep. That's alpha state. When you feel like you're going to fall asleep, or you're waking up in the morning, you're still not completely all woken up, that's alpha state. That's it. You've all felt it. You all know what it is. And that's at 10 cycles per second. That's when you would say those affirmations, add pictures to it. Say I want a Lamborghini Urus, then say, why do I have a Lamborghini Urus, and have those words on a picture of the Lamborghini Urus that you want. Now, I'm going to take a few steps back, and we're going to go through some of these affirmations at the end. And the reason I have them at the end is so that you can go back and listen to this video, because I'm going to say them quickly. We don't have that much time. So I will say them quickly, and then you can go back, listen to the YouTube video, and write them down. But what I want to talk about today that makes more sense, everything that we've been talking about as far as creating the life that you want, is that the life that you have right now is the life that you've earned, okay? Now, we've all heard of genetics, right? And people used to use that as an excuse. You got cancer, you got this, you got Alzheimer's, that's my genetics, that's my genetics. But see, what we've never been told in mainstream media is that genetics don't, in and of themselves, make it a reality at some point in your life. Because something is in your genes doesn't make it a reality. What has to happen is it has to be triggered. And there was one of my mentors, his name is Bruce Lipton, he talked about, and we're talking about, gosh, this must have been 30, 40 years ago, where he studied or created the study of genes, but it's called epigenetics. And what he found out was that genes in and of himself doesn't mean a death sentence for you. What it means is that you have the probability of having cancer. You have the probability of having Alzheimer's, but it's only a probability of millions of probabilities. What happens is it has to be triggered by you. And most people are a product of their environment, and because of that, it's triggered most of the time by you living your life in the environment in which you live in. And so he and other scientists did studies. They did studies on twins that were almost 100% genetically the same, but one was put in an environment that was positive, was reinforced, it was positiveness, and another one was put in an environment where it was negative. And what they found out over time is that the twin that was exposed to a very negative environment had a totally different lifestyle, mindset, and also health-wise, he was totally different than his identical twin, which lived in a positive environment, a nurturing environment. So what does that mean? That means that you have all of these probabilities built into you called genes, and I can go into another topic about genes, but we're not going to go into that. What I want you to do is I want you to just think of it very simple. What are genes? Well, if you ask my little nephew and say, can you show me your jeans, he's going to show me. He's probably going to go in the closets and grab a pair of jeans and say, look, these are my jeans, because he does not know what I'm talking about. But that's exactly how I want you to look at it. You imagine that your jeans are a pair of jeans you have in your closet, okay? Now, what I want you to do is you have different jeans in your closet. And what I want you to think about is every one of those genes, think about it. I'm a healthy person. This gene represents I am healthy. This one, I have cancer. This one, I have Alzheimer's. This one, I have a mindset, a winning mindset, a positive mindset. And what I want you to do from now on is I want you to think and never use an excuse. You're not a victim of anything, guys. You choose. God gave you the power to choose how you want to live your life and then the freedom to live it. So you pick what genes you want to manifest in your life. Do you want them to be healthy? Do you want to be wealthy? Do you want to have a great mindset? Or do you want to be sick? Do you have cancer, bliss, blah, blah? And you may say, well, I don't believe that because, see, I have 10 brothers and sisters, and 8 of them have had cancer. And so I'm going to have cancer. I don't believe what you're saying. No, what happens is they didn't have the knowledge. Remember, we perish for lack of knowledge. That's what God said in the Bible. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. You don't have the knowledge, but now you have the knowledge. So we're not going to trigger those genes. We're not going to grab those genes out of our closet and put them on. What we're going to do is we're only going to trigger the ones that we want, the ones that help us. Okay, and how do we do that? Well, we do that by, first of all, being in a positive mindset every single day, every day of your life. And you're like, well, I'm kumbaya all day long. No, because remember from previous teachings, a positive mental attitude is not a person that sees sunshine and rainbows the whole day. A positive mental attitude is a person that thinks about the things they want on a daily basis and does not think about the things that they don't want. And what is a negative mindset? It's simply the opposite. It's a person that is always thinking about what they don't want. Okay? Now, why do we think about what we don't want? It makes sense we think about the things that we want. And the reason we think about the things that we don't want is because it creeps in through fear. Remember what I said. Fear does not exist. Fear is an illusion. you have to always remember that you can't have fear in your life, because if you have fear in your life and you allow fear to be in your life, you're never going to take control of your life. Because as soon as something fearful comes in, what's going to happen? You're automatically going to go to a negative mental attitude, which is thinking of the things that you don't want, and that's going to be manifested. So imagine you're creating a recipe. My daughter is a vegan chef, very good vegan chef, and if she was making a cake and she's putting sugar, and those are positive mental attitude thoughts, and then, or thinking of the things that she wants, and she's putting sugar, but then when she thinks of something negative, that's salt, she puts salt. So she puts, a little bit of sugar, then, oh man, what is this? And then puts a little bit of salt, and then she's, oh no, but this is great, no, I'm going to do this, and then put sugar, and then, oh, but what if this happens, and oh my gosh, and then what is this? And then that's negative, put salt. How's that cake going to taste? It's going to taste awful, see? And that's why nobody believes they can manifest their dreams, because you're putting a little bit of salt into maybe a day where 90% of it was sugar, but then tomorrow you put 90% salt and only 10% sugar. Well, what's going to happen when all those things, all those thoughts accumulate and come out into reality? It's going to have some good things, but it's going to have also things you don't want, because you allowed fear to take control of you and the outcome of your life. See, I take control. I have no fear. I have no fear. Why do I not have fear? Because I have God within me. I believe that He wants the best for me, and I want the best for me. So if I start having a negative thought, and I start thinking, what if this, and what if that, and what if this, and then this, and then that, what I do is I calm myself down, and I go to the affirmations that I'm going to share with you, and you make whatever affirmations you want. I'm just showing you examples. And then what will start to happen is you're making that cake and you're putting in sugar. So what's going to happen over a period of time is you're going to turn that wave, and you're just going to be seeing positive things happen in your life. And have you ever seen that person that probably we didn't like because everything goes their way? You're going to become that person that everything goes their way. But the great thing about it is you got to pay it forward. So when people say, man, I hate you, Juan, everything goes your way. Why do you hate me? You can be me. You can be better than me. Let me show you. See, we pay it forward. Always have to pay it forward. You're on this planet first to fix your life, take control of your life, and then make this a better world, guys. We're not here just to, live it up and that's it all for me. No, we are supposed to pay it forward, and that's what my expectations are of myself every single day, is that I pay it forward somewhere else. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and dive these last few minutes into affirmations, guys. Remember, I'm going to go through them quickly, but I would love for you to go ahead and listen to this and write them down, or if you're good at writing them down right now, well, then let's write them down. Okay, so this one is a beautiful one. I say this every time fear wants to creep in, and because something is going wrong in my day. I say, why does everything work out in my favor every day, no matter what word I'm worded? Check this out. Why does everything work out in my favor every day, no matter what word I'm worded? This is what I call one of my bulletproof affirmations, because it bulletproofs you from everything. It doesn't matter. So I got in a car wreck. Why does everything work out in my favor every day, no matter what word I'm worded? Well, I'll leave the word I'm worded. That's a different teaching, and I don't really want to go into explaining what that means. But let's just leave it at, why does everything work out in my favor every day, no matter what? So this is bulletproof. Anything that happens your day, you're good. Why do I create opportunities to make money every day, no matter what? Why do I have 20/20 vision in both of my eyes, no matter what? And the no matter what is one of those bulletproof things you put in there, okay? Why, the why statement is going to go ahead and bypass any negative thoughts, and then what you're going to do on when you put no matter what, that means that bulletproofs it. That means that no matter what. Imagine what's no matter what. If you say, I'm going to do this no matter what, that means that there's no excuses, okay? So why am I the master of my ship, the architect of my destiny? Why is it that every day, this is one of those great ones, why is it that every day I'm getting to the next level of mind control manifestation? Mind control is mind control your mind. You're not controlling people's mind. This isn't about controlling people's minds, it's controlling your mind. Okay, why are all my customers easygoing? They love our work, and they love paying what we request. I have customers that are calling me after they sent the money. I sent the money, and I'm going to send you more tomorrow. I just couldn't send you more because they love paying what I request. Why am I financially free no matter what? Why do I get the answers I need no matter what? So if you're having a situation in your life where you do not know what to do, you can say this one, why do I get the answers I need no matter what? And then that you say that as you're going to sleep, okay? Here's one for my son. Why is my son Gabriel successful in soccer and everything he does with a winning attitude and a positive mental state of mind every day no matter what? You can program things into your kids' lives. Instead of saying, you know what, you're useless, you don't do anything, you this. And we all get mad at our kids sometimes. I get it. But if we get mad at them sometimes and tell them what they're not doing, then you know what we have to do? We have a responsibility to do our job, to do some affirmations for them. One of the things I say every single day is, why do great things happen to me and my family every day no matter what? That's another affirmation. Why do great things happen to me and my family every day no matter what? See, I'm blessing not only myself but my family. Why do I have such a healthy mind and a photographic memory no matter what? And I'll be honest, this is an embarrassing one, but I say it. Why is my beautiful wife so in love with me and finds me so irresistible no matter what? Hey, I'm opening up my heart here, guys. Why does my dad and his wife have an amazing relationship? Why is my dad always happy, in great health, and a great state of mind? My dad's 92 years old. He's going to be here today. He's going to go with us to Europe for my son, who's going to be playing for a camp in Atletico in Madrid. So I want him healthy, and I want him always to be with me. He can live till he can die when I die. Why is my dad living to well over 100 years old? Hey, here's another one. I'm going to bare my soul, guys. Come on. I'm baring my soul. Why does everybody think I'm so handsome and young? Hey, I'm baring my soul, guys. Okay, why am I such a successful multimillionaire? Why do I have a great relationship with my beautiful wife? Here's one where I bless my wife. Why is my wife so healthy, vibrant, and full of life? Why? This is a beautiful one. You got to put a little asterisk on this. If you don't write any of them down, please write this one down. Why is my life so amazing that it exceeds all of my expectations? Wow, boom. That's like boom. That's a mic drop affirmation. Why is my life so amazing that it exceeds all of my expectations? Why is it every day, in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better no matter what? That's another powerful. There's the guy that came up with this affirmation many years ago. He actually would heal people with just this affirmation. So you could say, why is it every day and every way I'm getting better, better, and better no matter what? And let me see if I'm going to say the ones, because we're out of time. So I'm going to say just a few more. Bear with me. Don't hang up. This is another powerful one. Negative thoughts and negative suggestions have no influence over me at any level of my mind. Okay? Why do I solve challenges in a fun and easy way no matter what? Why do I have God and the universe on my side no matter what? Why does my net worth increase every day with ease no matter what? Why am I so good at making money, keeping money, and multiplying money every day no matter what? Why am I so efficient with my time every day no matter what? Why do I have a great relationship with all my kids? Why are my kids so healthy, happy, peaceful, and successful? This is another beautiful one. Why, powerful. Why do I have avalanches of abundance falling down on me for all my dreams, desires, and intentions? Then the last one, I already said it, that I'm going to say today is, why do great things happen to me and my family every day no matter what? Guys, that's my teaching for today. I love you guys. I really hope that you get a lot out of this call. Go back and listen to it, because my wish for you is that you understand that you are in control of your life, and you're in control of the life that you have. And together we can take control of our life and then help others take control of their life. And with that, guys, we are going to make this a much better world. Love you guys. See you next Friday. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Juan.
Welcome. Love you guys.
Hello.